First and foremost, we want to be clear that what we are sharing with you are strategies and concepts that can be implemented by individuals who understand the logistics of how these techniques work. We are not giving you specific tax or financial advice. We are simply giving you three key elements of how to approach such platforms as far as the literal, the mental, and spiritual format needed to be successful with your aspirations.
What's up, world? You tuned into FBN, and this is another episode of Finance Bros Network. And I am the one half of finance, Anton Leftwich.
And this is Michael DePoe, your other half. And we are coming to you live with Finance for Everyday People. We are honored to be here and to be able to serve diverse communities.
As usual.
As usual. I know you got my back to always add that in, brother.
Hey, that's my favorite part, brother. Hey, man. Hey, welcome, everybody. Hey, look, we've been bringing y'all some heat lately.
Yeah.
Hope y'all been checking all the episodes.
Yeah.
You know, we've been putting some stuff out there. You know, we want to take y'all on this journey with us. And, you know, of course, every week we want to bring something new and live and keeping it with the spirit of hip hop. So I want to welcome everybody today. We are focusing on getting rich or staying poor, hence the title of the show. And I know y'all remember this from back in the day. Some of y'all, maybe not all y'all, but some of y'all got to remember this from back in the day. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.
That's that song. Yo,
Yeah.
we're making it happen,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying? But we basically switch it up a little bit. We saying you can get with this, which is getting rich, or you can stay with that. Which is, you know, of course, we don't want to be in the same place we're at. If we're not in the place we want to be, which is right as poor or underprivileged or whatever you want to call it, we want to get to a privileged status. So we want to move forward. All right. So we saying basically you can get with this, which is getting rich, or you can stay with that. All right, which is that right? We be poor, whatever that is for you. All right. or we can move out of that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, there's another part of that song that I really like, and it comes like this. It starts off. All right, go ahead, play. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. New York Transit Line. Yeah. Yeah, the best part.
Pick it up. Hey.
Hey, remember being in the club doing that? You know, that's what we do. That's what's up. That's how we embrace hip hop at FBN.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Even
saying?
if you ain't from that era, you got to embrace that era.
You got to, brother. And we wanted to go in and talk about this. We're having a little bit of fun, but we're gonna get into it. You know, it's like I wanted to amp it up and even talk about being a wealthian or being wealthy or staying as a necessitous. Now somebody's like, a necessitous.
Like, what is that?
What is a necessitous? FBN is pulling out the Webster Dictionary.
What is a necessitous?
Well, guess what? The word necessitous comes from a French word which is necessité. All right.
Okay.
And even in the Spanish language, which is ham necesitos or necesitas.
Yeah.
We're the only one that uses needy.
Right.
So pretty much that's what the word means.
Right.
Is always in need. So are we going to be a wealthian, or are we going to be always in need? And just for content, this is like going back to church. We got to keep reminding our people, what is a wealthian? And I'll just say the definition again: a person capable of obtaining an abundance of value, possessions, or money.
That's right, Mike. We cannot forget the definition of who we are and why we do this. You know what I mean? Let us get into the nuts and bolts about this topic, of course.
Right.
Now, rich people tend to view money as a tool for building and expanding. All right. It's a different mindset. All right. It's about finding ways to grow it, invest it, and make it work for them. All right. Like planting seeds for more seeds to grow.
Right.
They're often looking to put their money in places where it grows over time, like stocks, real estate, or even, other businesses.
Right.
All right. So it's this long game. It's never the short game. It's never about I got to go get the new Jordans that came out right now because
Preach,
that's
brother.
what's hot. That's what's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of wealthy. They all, you always say like it's a known thing. You see wealthy people might be on the transit in New York.
Right.
They on the subway, jeans, T-shirt. You don't even know this dude worth $30 million. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, go ahead. I told you we averaging 3 T-shirts an episode, right? All right. Those who got it ain't got to talk about it.
Ain't that the truth?
And when you're great, when you're really great, man, somebody else will let you know. You don't have to be the one shouting it out.
That's true. And keeping it real, while our UPI or underprivileged income, because we don't say that that
we
word
don't say
no
that other
more.
word. It's a bad word.
So that underprivileged income families often view money in terms of immediate needs, what you were just talking about. It's what I need right now. Money is there to pay the bills, put food on the table, and cover essential. But the wealthy people, they focus on putting money where it's gonna grow, while our UPI income often needs to focus on getting the most immediate value out of each dollar.
Yeah.
So they're just looking to see, okay, where can I put this money? Like the money comes in and they're rushing to put it in. And that's the mindset.
Right.
And that's the mindset that we could probably have, we're trying to help our UPIs break out of.
Yeah. And I mean, Mike, it's about that sacrifice for right now. It's temporary sacrifice for permanent gain. All right. Just going without these little things that really are not going to mean anything in 5-10 years anyway. Them pair of Nike shoes that weren't going to mean nothing in really like 6 months. You know what I mean?
Pay $300 for it too.
Yeah, for real. $200 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Why don't you go buy you 10 shares of Nike? How about that? And see what those are worth in 10 years.
Speak of it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's that temporary sacrifice. And again, we're talking about this season of FBN. We're talking about the mindset. All right. So just keep in mind that temporary sacrifice can always equal that permanent gain. And Mike, like we're just like we were saying, mentality what rich individuals often have is that mindset of abundance. Right. All right. They see money as something that can always be generated with the right strategy, skill, or connection. All right. Being an opportunist, rich people are often comfortable with taking risks. Come on now.
Yep.
Mike, taking risks.
All day.
All right. Calculated risks on top of that. All right. Because they're thinking long term, like we were just saying.
Right.
While those with, those of us with limited resources may not have the room to gamble, or maybe, don't even have not exercised that mental concept of abundance.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
So, I mean, that's huge. It's a muscle. It's building the muscle, right? That first time taking that calculated risk, maybe it felt uncomfortable, but after a couple of times, and you have this system, which we already talked about, go check out other episodes. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money.
There you go. And
you got that confidence that when you make this move, 2 + 2 = 4. I mean, it just becomes like clockwork, man.
That's it. And the other thing is, for some wealthy people, I'm saying wealthians, but for some wealthy people, rich people, money is energy. It's something
man. Say that, bro.
Money is energy. It's something to share, invest in case of something happening, or put back. It's something that they're putting back into the world.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, when they get this money, or when they make this money, they go out and see how they could make the world grow. That's why you have wealthy people who become philanthropists, giving to charity, funding scholarship, building hospitals.
Yeah.
When do you hear our community doing that, bro?
Right.
We got to figure that out. We got to grow into that, Yeah. And it's a legacy versus a necessity. Remember? Necessitous
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. It's a legacy versus a necessity. The wealthy people use money to leave a legacy contributing to their community, while others may view money as a survival tool or providing a strong sense of family duty. You know how it is. Go work and let's make this family strong and all that, and not even believing there's more than that to be a wealthian.
Absolutely.
Because again, with the wealthy people or the rich people, they're putting it back into the community. They're putting it out into the world.
Right.
And then it's coming back 10 times fold.
Oh, absolutely. And that's energy you putting out there into the world. There you go. Right? It's not just the tangible aspect. Mm-hmm. It's the feeling, which goes into the spiritual, of going out there and putting, whether it's your time, your energy, or your money, out into the community, out into ideas and the connections and the relationships you're building out there. Right. And just know that this constant flow of this thing that's being invested, whether it's any one of the three, time, energy, or money, not only does it build the people around us, does it build the communities around us, it builds up our own self-esteem too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They say confidence, the best way to build self-confidence is to keep a promise that we make to ourselves.
There you go.
I mean, that's why a lot of times maybe we have, like, when we want to, maybe if we want to go on a diet or something, we don't tell nobody. You know what I mean? Then it's like, then you're not looking at me crazy like, Anton, bro, what you doing with the Snicker bar, bro? I thought you was trying to go on a little diet, man.
Right.
Well, just so we a lot of times we'll just keep it to ourselves,
right?
Because then we're not having accountability attached to anything, right? And accountability can be a huge part of this too, Mike, because as we develop these peer circles that we have in the things that we're doing, decisions we're making, right? Again, making investments, investing our time, investing money, and things like that. You start tapping into these other circles,
right?
Who are also doing the same thing,
right?
Because guess what? If you're eating cheese pizza every night and going to the same place, eating cheese pizza or whatever it is, you're going to probably meet a whole lot of people who eating cheese pizza.
There you go.
And look, and no, there's no accountability here because you're doing the same thing. But what if we put ourselves in environments where now we're being challenged to save money, not buy the Nikes that just came out, just because that's the hot thing right now.
Right.
And all of a sudden, at first it seems uncomfortable, but then it's just normal.
Right.
This is just what we do.
Right.
All right. You know what I'm saying? We get a little bit of change. We don't just go out, rush out and buy a bunch of things that aren't going to mean anything a couple years from now.
Right. And you know something, Anton, I was just thinking about this. You know, we started the first episode on a planner, right?
That's right.
We started it on a
Plan or Die.
Right. Plan or Die. That was the title of the episode.
Straight up.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but I think insurance, and if it's not there, you can add insurance or you can add savings. Well, the saving is there or something.
It's there. You can add it all in there.
That could put you on do you get with this rich or do you stay with that poor?
Yeah, for real, man. That's true.
I mean, the formulas are there. You just have to take that ownership to do it. Because stop complaining about, oh, look what I wish I was there or I wish I could do that. You have to be applicable to what you're talking about.
That's so real, man. Say that.
It's
bro.
like we're here, we're coming on here, and we're trying to help you guys out. We're trying to help our UPIs out, right? And we're trying to give you this season. We're trying to give you an emotional or spiritual, or mental way of looking at stuff. Obviously, the literal is the money, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But we're trying to show you, or we're trying to help you understand the mindset. What we just said, in abundance.
Yes, an emotional wake-up call, man.
Right, to do it. So I don't know if you're hearing this from us or, sometime the universe has a way. Maybe you're going to hear it from another podcast or maybe you'll hear it from somebody who's talking to you. Like, take heed of that. It's the universe telling you have to change your mindset in order not to stay a necessitous.
I love it, man.
Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you're not getting or building to become a wealthian, you are point blank a necessitous.
Mm-hmm.
So the opposite of a wealthian is a necessitous. I'm claiming that right now.
Right. So we gonna try to break that chain.
Right,
man.
right. If you're not working, and remember what the definition of a wealthian was, right? A person capable. The key word here is capable. We never said you were rich. That's not the definition of a wealthian.
It's capable.
It's capable of obtaining an abundance of valuable possession or money.
Yeah. That's real talk, man. That's real talk. And look, I understand UPIs that, money can feel almost sacred. All right, like it's part of the family's strength.
Yeah.
All right, and part of our mission, we do want to strengthen families. We've been saying that for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, because at the heart of it all, family is so close to us, and a lot of times our big why is our family.
This is true.
And many families do view money as a symbol of their hard work, their resilience, and the sacrifices they've made. So it can be a struggle.
Right.
All right. But you have to start believing. We all have to start believing that money, like Mike, you said, money is energy, and that it can work for you instead, just like you work so hard for it.
Right.
All right. So, and Mike, I want to say this, we were talking the other night on the phone, and we were talking about emotions. Not being emotional in, like with the stock market, how it goes up and down, if you were day trading and stuff like that.
Right.
Because if you got $100 and you double that to 200 and then double that to 400 and then it double and double and double, at what point do you start thinking you start getting emotional?
Yep.
Because you weren't emotional over that $100.
Nah. Because you know what? You could get that tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But when that hits $100,000,
oh, then you're like, "Ooh, should I hit that button?" Ooh. In order for me to get compounded interest, I need to invest $100
exactly
for it to make $200,000. Can you do it?
And I'm telling you, Mike, this is real, man. I hope our wealthians catch this, man, because just like Wolf of Wall Street was saying, you don't let them. Remember how he's telling them, you don't let them sell a stock because that would make it real. Right? It's not real as long as it's in that system. But once you cash out, then it's real. Right? So these emotions, and we were saying, I was like, you know what? It hit me at that time that emotion starts when it's more than you've ever seen before.
Exactly.
You've seen $100.
Of course.
We've most of us have held $100.
Yeah.
But when you start, for some people, when they start seeing 50,000, 75,000, 100, it's like, man, this is more money than I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
And then we start getting emotional over it because we have this fear of losing it.
Right.
All of a sudden, there's this fear of loss.
But that's why we've talked about calculated risk.
Thank you. You complete my sentence, brother.
That's
we got the Bluetooth.
We got the Bluetooth.
Go ahead, finish up.
Sidebar. That Bluetooth got me in trouble. But all right, let's get back to the. You got Bluetooth connection. Now you gonna be in trouble.
Oh, man.
Oh, so you got another Bluetooth connector, don't you? Oh boy.
Oh man. Oh my.
It's all good and fun,
it's all
brother.
good. It's all good. We gonna keep moving. Those who know.
Those who know. But I hear you. It's just, calculated. So why are there day traders who are making millions? And I'm pretty sure we all, if we are entrepreneurs, we're wealthy and we're looking for side hustles, we see the TikTok, we see the Instagram, we see the short reels. Come on, I'll show you how to day trade and make 10,000 a month, 15,000 a week.
Hey, but hold on, you gotta buy my book, you gotta buy my course.
Right. You gotta buy my course. You gotta buy, or click here, and then when you click here, it says go there. By the time you get there, you're like, all right, and then it says, well, for $59.95, I'll get you in. You pay the $59.95, and for additional $300. What?
But Mike, it's worth $50,000.
What?
It's a $50,000 value.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, real talk,
man.
if you don't have that mindset
Right.
it don't mean nothing.
Thank you. If you're not gonna apply,
It don't mean nothing.
man.
So that's why,
That's
you
real
can
talk,
you
bro.
can get with rich or you can stay poor.
Yeah, you can get with this, or you can stay with that.
Yep.
I love it, man. I love it. Hey, because man, applicable to be applicable at the end of the day, to be accountable and actually apply. There was this saying back in the day. I used to hear a lot say, "If it don't apply, let it fly."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, I could say now, if you're not gonna apply, just let it fly.
Real talk.
If you're not gonna apply the knowledge, if we're gonna sit here and listen to this or that or even us, and we're not gonna apply the things, I mean, you might as well just let it go out the door, let it pass us right by, because it ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's just gonna be temporary. You know, we're gonna walk out of that seminar or finish reading that book, and we're gonna be all excited.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm fit to go. Man, I'm fit to go take over the world. I'm fit to go do this. And then wake up the next day, adversity hits, and bam. Man, I don't think I'm gonna do that no more.
Yeah.
That's that yo-yo.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So we definitely gotta understand applying the things that we come across, having a passion for it, being energetic about it, being excited about something, and then making a decision. Decide. And that we're gonna do this and be consistent with it.
Right.
All right. And then take it on and to make our future. All right. So well, Mike, with that, man, I think we can go to the breakdown.
Hey, let's do the breakdown. So the literal about this, because remember, we're looking at two scales here. We're looking at staying at getting rich or staying poor. So the literal here is it's about security versus growth. Okay. Are you going to make the money just to create stability? Or when you get the money, do you create opportunities and considered multiplying your resources and being a wealthian?
I love that, bro. I really love that. You know why? Because, security, that's one of the 6 human needs, security, right? We just want to feel safe.
Right.
Want to play it safe.
Right. All day.
You know what I mean?
All day.
And back in the day again, I was told by someone who I had a lot of respect for, do you want to arrive safely at death? It's like you just skate by it your whole life. Just skate by. Just enough. And it's like when you get to the end, it's like, oh, well, great. I've arrived safely at death.
There you go.
You know what I mean? You only live one time, man. So I mean, you can take, like you say, calculated risks. You know what I mean? Because getting by, just being secure and playing it safe might be, and not that there's anything wrong with that, because sometimes there are situations and there are things in our life where we have to be sure of what's coming next. I'm not saying be stupid. All right. But if you have a dream, those of us who are the crazies and those of us who are thinking about changing the world and believe we could change the world, this is not the way that we're thinking.
Right.
We're not thinking play it safe.
That's right.
The Bill Gateses and the Steve Jobses, these guys were not thinking about playing it safe.
Absolutely not.
They were thinking about, what does it take? What is it going to take to get to where I want to go?
That's true.
And then, they have, of course, you have your counsels, people you trust, advisors, whatever you want to call them. And then you take those steps calculatively and make those risks.
Exactly.
With things in mind.
And that brings us right into the mental.
Yeah.
It's opportunity, again, with the verse, scarcity. Rich people see money as something to attract and create more of.
Yep.
While the UPI individual often focus on holding on to what they have as opposed to taking some calculated risks on an opportunity.
There you go, man.
When we was writing this and putting this together, I thought about that. We're always gonna try to show glass half full, keep the podcast as positive. We want everybody to feel really good about what we're saying, and then as much of it being applicable to you. But what I want to say in our UPI situation, because we're all trying to get to a privileged status.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So that means we have to work double. We were not born with silver spoons in our mouths.
Right.
Most of us, if you're in a situation where you have a UPI, you're an underprivileged status person. You have underprivileged income. You have to work double. It's not your fault.
Right, right.
It's just your reality.
Mm-hmm.
So stop looking and say, or blaming and say, oh, look at him. He got all this money. He gets to do. They got their own problems. Believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
People may think they look at people who have money, rich, or they ain't got nothing to worry about.
They got plenty to worry about.
Some of their problems are more detrimental than yours, believe it or not. You still could grow and work out of your problems because, they're minimal. But their problems, they could be doing something, trading something, and as you can see, a lot of millionaires, billionaires are going to jail. AKA P. Diddy. Who said that? You know?
For real, man.
So just think about that. You want to get your status up. You want to get to that privileged income.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to work double.
Yeah.
We have to consider the family-oriented life, but we also have to look at opportunities. So it's a balance.
Yeah. That's a good point too, Mike. Man, I gotta bring this up, man, because you were saying something the other day. Like some of these people got to worry about the things that they even say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, didn't you tell him about Elon Musk getting? Didn't he get kicked off some platform, get fired or something like that?
Oh yeah, he got. Okay, so Elon Musk owns Tesla, right. And he said, you know what? I don't think I'm going to produce any more cars maybe next month. Maybe I'll do 10%. What happens to the stock market? Whoosh. Whoosh. And now, hold on. FCC said, what you just said, Elon Musk? Well, I was just joking. I said, what?
No,
Do you know how many people lost money, Elon Musk?
For real.
And they made him get out of his presidential position. He was fined.
Wow.
Millions of dollars.
Just for saying
that. So can you imagine? Now, if I said it, I said, finance bros, we ain't going to do nothing else. So what?
Who cares?
But if Anton and I were worth, $100 billion, $1 trillion, I said that, I'm going to jail.
They leaning on every single word.
Because our stock depends on it and what we say. So just think about that.
That's true, man. That privilege comes with responsibility.
Exactly. So you may be upset, like, oh, I'm not there. I don't have my privileged status. But, there's certain freedoms that you have or things that you're able to do or how you're able to move. Mm-hmm. When you get to that status, you got to recondition.
Man, that's a good thing. That's deep, brother. So let's remember that.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Some of that comes with responsibility. All right.
That's right.
All right. Privilege comes with responsibility. I like that. That's T-shirt number 2.
We haven't
even got to the real T-shirt.
Yet.
All right. So here go to spiritual, y'all. All right. Whether you're someone who's looking to hold on to what you have, or you're trying to plant the seeds for a financial future, remember that it's all about perspective. Money is a tool that works best when you understand what it means to you and how it fits into your goals. Money can be a source of stress or a source of opportunity.
Yep.
Sometimes both.
See?
All right. But changing your perspective and belief can be the first step toward making it work better for you.
That is, you got to believe that.
I love that, bro.
And I like about the spiritual is your perspective. It's not a literal thing. Perspective is not. It's actually not a mental thing. It's something that you're foreseeing or something that you believe. It's like, okay, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to put some energy, the right energy into it, and boom, it grows.
Right.
Or I'm going to take this money and I need to buy pair of shoes. I need to buy this. I need to get my new TV. I need
to buy this.
And I need to buy that. It's your perspective, and that's what's so good about the spiritual concept here. Yeah. Because it's what you're believing that it can do for you.
Yeah.
If you believe it can make money for you, guess what? It's going to make money.
Yeah.
But if you believe that it's going to help you spend the money, it's going to spend.
Yeah, either way, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, either way, you're right.
Yep.
That's real, man.
So and again, that's why I love the title of the show, man. You can get with this, stay rich, or you can stay with that, stay poor, a necessitous.
Yeah.
Or
go ahead.
Or wealthian.
There you go, brother. They say if we keep doing what we've been doing, gonna keep getting what we've been getting. You know what I mean? And that could be something and that works for good and bad. You know what I mean? If we develop good habits that are creating results for us, we can keep doing that and keep getting it. Or if we know we got habits and belief systems that are not working for us,
right?
You know what I mean? We can keep doing it, going in that direction, and keep getting the same thing that we don't want.
Right.
Either way, it works.
It works.
You know what I mean? I love how you got artists, right? They got them splatter paintings. Everybody who walks up to the painting sees something else, sees something different, right? Or they holding pictures up. Tell me, what do you see? Oh, I see a butterfly, right? Everybody sees something different, right? So this is about how the perception of life and opportunity and how you make it, how we make it work for us.
And real talk, I want to be realistic with because I know a lot of and hopefully some wealthians are listening to us too, right? Or some wealthy people are listening to you.
Yeah,
but what I want to do, I want to take a realistic look. Say, go look at your bank account now. Did you plan out for whatever's left in your bank account today? You might have gotten paid on Friday.
Right.
Maybe you didn't spend it all. Yeah, it was the beginning of the month. You might have had to pay rent.
How about that?
So let go look at what's that perspective right now, because that's something you can't touch. That's something you can't really focus on right now. Tell me what you believe. Look at that bank account. Pull out your phone. Log in. Look at your balance. What's your perspective right now? What energy are you going to put in this perspective of what you're looking at right now?
That's real deep, man.
Are you going to make money?
That's for real.
Or are you going to go spend it? What did you have planned for what you're looking at now? I hope everybody's looking at their phone and looking at their balance, or on their desktop looking at their balance. Now, I know some of us are in the train, or some of us are driving. Maybe you can't look at it now. Please, if you're driving, please.
Not if you're in the car.
But when you stop, go to your bank account right now. Go to your bank account right now. What's that perspective look like?
Did I plan this?
What am I planning for what I have left right here?
Man,
and you know what's sad? Some of them, you may not have much left. That plan is very easy. I'm going to eat.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm going to try to hold on to the next check. Hopefully nothing comes up. Man. But then you got some people with hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're looking at it. Do you know what you're going to do with it?
Man. Moment of silence, bro.
Straight That's the difference.
That's real, man. I like that, Mike. I like that. Hey, Wealthians, man. We hope y'all listening out there. and we want y'all to win, man.
That's right. And and that's perfect for
the t-shirt.
Perfect segue to the t-shirt, which the t-shirt says, "Money talks, but it's what." Sorry, I'm going to rewind. Select the come again, rewind. Money talks, but it's up to you to decide what it's saying.
Man, that's good.
Money talk, but it's up to you to decide what it's saying.
I love it, bro.
You're looking at it right now. What is it saying to you?
For real. Hey, that one's got to be on it. We got to put that one up on the website, bro. For real, man.
For sure.
Yeah, we got that, y'all, and we got that website coming soon. So best believe we got some heat that's going to be up there for you guys. We got a lot of other things we working on. We know we kind of keeping it under wraps. We aren't telling you guys about it right now, but we want you to be surprised. We want to come out blasting and just, with everything you guys should just be excited about, for us to be excited about, all of us to connect together. So y'all, obviously make sure you come check us out. All our social media, podcast platforms, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and don't forget to go check us out at our home on HHN TV. And of course, as usual, Mike,
I appreciate you.
And you already know, we'll see you at the bank.
Peace, y'all.
Take care. man.